The art of letting go is a discipline that strengthens the mind and frees the heart from unnecessary weight. Letting go is not defeat, it is the intentional release of what no longer supports your growth. Many cling to pain, memories, and expectations because they fear emptiness, yet true emptiness is not a loss, but a space for renewal. When you release what drains your strength, clarity returns. You begin to see that peace is not found in holding tightly, but in allowing life to move naturally, without force or resistance. 2. Letting go begins with acceptance. You cannot move forward while fighting reality. Acceptance does not mean agreement, it means you stop wasting energy on what cannot be changed. When the mind stops battling the past, it becomes free to focus on the present. This shift creates emotional stability and mental sharpness. You recognize that every person, moment, and experience had a purpose, even if that purpose was to teach you what to walk away from. Acceptance turns confusion into wisdom and chaos into direction. 3. To master letting go, you must detach your worth from external validation. Many suffer because they define themselves through relationships, achievements, or opinions. When these things fade, they feel lost. True freedom comes from understanding that your identity is not built on who stays, who leaves, or what changes. Your value exists independent of circumstances. When you detach from the need to control how others see you, you gain control over how you see yourself. This strengthens confidence and improves decision-making. 4. Letting go involves releasing expectations. Expectations create pressure and disappointment when reality does not match the picture in your mind. When you let go of rigid expectations, you allow life to unfold with more fluidity. You begin to appreciate progress instead of perfection. You accept growth as a journey instead of a race. This mindset reduces stress and opens the door to new opportunities that your expectations once blinded you to. Flexibility becomes a source of strength, not weakness. 5. Relationships are one of the hardest areas to practice letting go. People fear being alone, so they hold on to connections that no longer serve them. But staying where your spirit feels heavy prevents you from becoming who you are meant to be. Letting go of relationships does not erase love, memories, or gratitude. It simply acknowledges that growth sometimes requires separation. When you release people who no longer align with your values or direction, you create space for healthier and more meaningful connections. You start attracting relationships that empower you instead of draining you. 6. Letting go also requires releasing old narratives. Many carry labels, mistakes, and stories that limit their potential. The mind repeats these stories until they feel permanent. Breaking free requires courage. You must challenge the belief that you are defined by what you once did or what once happened to you. You rewrite your story by choosing growth over guilt and evolution over repetition. When you let go of the old narrative, the future becomes wider, brighter, and more possible. 7. Mastery of letting go teaches you to trust the process. Life is full of uncertainty, and control is often an illusion. When you stop forcing outcomes, you allow alignment. What is meant for you flows with ease, and what is not meant for you naturally fades. Trusting the process reduces fear and builds resilience. You learn to navigate challenges with calm awareness rather than emotional overwhelm. You understand that every ending creates a beginning, and every release leads to renewal. 8. The art of letting go transforms your entire life. It sharpens your mindset, strengthens emotional discipline, and brings peace that cannot be shaken by external events. You stop chasing what runs from you and start attracting what resonates with you. You become intentional, grounded, and more powerful. Your energy rises, your confidence grows, and your path becomes clearer. You step into the best version of yourself because you no longer carry what weighs you down. 9. For more content that elevates your mind, strengthens your perspective, and inspires personal growth, subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay connected and receive more powerful insights.